Hello everyone, welcome to my video. This is Grandpa Hickory. Don't Bothersus Leavesus Alone. Back in the 1950s, me and my band, we were forming in the late 50s, and we were called the Oak Cliff Beats, and we loved Chuck Berry. Everyone loved Chuck Berry. I mean, man, that guy was just fantastic. And he came out with a song, and he was in there, a number, and he was hollering out, "Don't Bothersus Leavesus Alone. Don't Bothersus Leavesus Alone." Well, see, we knew a lot of colored people. Back then, they were called colored people. They were so nice. You could get along with them. They didn't have all this hatred that the malicious blacks that we are having to deal with in this hour that we live in today. And that's going to have to be dealt with. It's coming. The day's coming. We are going to have to deal with that. You know what I'm talking about. The handwriting's been on the wall for years. And the Democrats divided the whites and the blacks. Minorities get rights over whites. So America is not one America. It's not united. It's white people get out of the way and go to the back of the bus. And my daughter had to pay for her schooling. All my grandkids had to pay for their college and everything else. Well, the minorities don't have to pay for that. And they feel like that's right. Y'all owes that to us because y'all put us in slavery. No, we didn't. Your own people did. Research history. The South Africans are the ones that sold their own people into slavery. And who bought them? The Democrats. They brought them to the United States. They sold them to plantations that took them people in and gave them their family names. They took care of these people. But no, these people got an idea, y'all put us in slavery. Y'all owe us reputations, yeah. We don't owe these people anything, people. But a hard time, and they got it coming. It's coming. It's on the horizon in America. I'm going to tell you something, paybacks are rough. White people have been shoved in the ground. And people are sick of it. We want a united America, no matter what we have to do to bring it about. But this stuff, you white people get out of the way. We get all the good stuff, and y'all don't get nothing. Y'all can come behind us. Y'all got to take diversity training, but we don't have to. But let me tell you something, Chuck Berry was not that way. Martin Luther King was not that way, and they're hollering, Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King. And they don't live what Martin Luther King tried to teach them people. No, they started BLM, burn down the white man's cities, and kill them in the streets, in the cities, while the city's burning. Because they owes us, they done us wrong. That wasn't Chuck Berry. Back in the 1950s with the Oak Cliff Beats, we loved Chuck Berry. We all did. Even the Beatles loved Chuck Berry. Everybody loved Chuck. Why? Because they were colored people. They were people that got along with their neighbors. And they didn't push malicious, BLM and all this other stuff, anti-white, kill, and all this stuff. People, we gotta get along. And that's what MAGA's all about. We want everybody, one nation under God. Not one world under Satan, like the Democrats, the Socialist Democrats, which are the Nazi Party, the fascists from Germany that came to America, got their citizenship, and they went into the Democrat Party. First, they started the American Nazi Party. You can even look at it on YouTube. Pull it up. Don't sit there saying, what are you talking about? You cry. I got so many compliments from people, they're airheads. They don't research. They don't do anything. They just holler at me and say, what are you talking about? You must be crazy. Hey, fella, I've been there. I've been through it. Let me tell you something. I had a lot of friends that we called colored people back there. And you know what they called themselves? They called themselves Negroes. Well, we didn't call them that. Our daddy taught us. He said, these are colored people, and they're just like we are. Now, you try to tell that to somebody that's been taught by their mom and daddy that white people are sorry. You're not going to get through. And they've been trained with BLM and Antifa. Because you see, the Democrats wanted an army along with the IRS that they were militarizing with armored cars, flamethrowers, rocket-propelled grenades. Why were they teaching them how to use fully automatic weapons, flamethrowers, rocket-propelled grenades? Why were they doing that? Because they intended on one world government. They were going to force it on the United States of America. But our God has stepped in. Donald Trump's in office. God bless America, and that's the whole reason of MAGA. I'm not against black people. I love black people. But when I walk in a room, they start hollering at me saying, "Hey man, you owes us." Listen, I worked with them at LTV Aerospace and Defense. I had them standing and screaming discrimination at our bosses. And they just gave us a raise. But they said we all had to do our jobs. Well, they didn't think they had to do a job. They just want to sit down and play dominoes. Leave us alone. Don't bother us. Leave us alone. But that's not what Chuck Berry meant. Chuck Berry meant, don't bother us, leave us alone. In other words, we're doing fine, man. We're going on with our lives. And that's the way we are here in America. We are one nation under God. We want to be united. And the people that don't want to be united are our enemies. They are terrorists in our nation that all of us are going to have to deal with. And their love of sodomy and partying, fornication, all this stuff, baby, we don't go along with, and we're sick of it. A woman is to be respected. Fornication is disrespect. You might do that in the jungles of South Africa, but we're sick of it in our nation. We are one nation under God. God bless President Trump, and God bless America. Hey, hit the like button and see you on the next video. This is Grandpa Hickory. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye for now.